Right, well, that's us live at the moment. A little bit of an introduction. We're on Risa. We're going to have an impromptu Barbie contest between Sally and Prof. And with me is Kirby and Professor at the moment. Others will be here shortly.
And I just have to say, come on, Barbie, let's go party. Yeah.
You're lucky she's not singing it in Klingon.
Sally's gonna die here.
And there's a light
I
guard and a
love the little
dog.
addition you've made to stream for Sally's benefit there.
Thanks.
I'm just going to say how much I love that.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think she knows though.
I should see it on the rerun.
Fair enough. Right, whereabouts are people gathering on Risa?
Dance floor.
Dance floor.
Meet on the dance floor.
Where's my hovering device? Do I not have it anymore? Damn, it's gonna be in the bank, isn't it? Oh well.
Hello.
And it's a shadow.
Obviously for myself.
Yeah.
I think I may be on the wrong Risa. You're on Risa 1, did you say?
2.
Oh.
Well, we're all over the place because Professor's got about 5 billion tunes to bring over here. So.
Oh yeah, there's Loki. Right, hang on. Judges, I should be up on the podium, really.
Yeah, where are the judges going?
Let's be up on the, should we be up on the stage?
Yeah, where the people go, everybody dance!
Everybody dance now.
I don't care. I want to see this in person. In a slow shape.
Yeah, and I'm actually going to, I'm gonna put a surprise here. There's gonna be a choice involved, buddy.
Oh dear.
Can I get the meme, or did they patch it?
What
What?
meme?
Using a floater on here and jumping as you equip and
yes.
dequip it, and you just start floating through the air doing like speed running.
Yeah, you can also
funny
do it
shit.
by turning on and off the frosted boots.
Oh,
Yes.
can you do it anywhere with the frosted boots?
No, only on Risa.
Oh,
No, I'm gonna go and get a floater because this tune doesn't actually have one.
But I think they patched it. I haven't seen that one working for a while. Yeah, so you used to run and then just activate the boots and then turn them off, and you'd be in a sliding run even with the boots turned off. Would be a sure way of knowing you'd done it. It's on one of my previous streams back from the summer. But I think we abused it so much they turned it off.
Excuse me, stream. Can you acknowledge I want to use the floater, please?
Nah, I think they have patched it out.
I think we should give Sally as much time as she needs to put her.
Right, let's just unmute Ice.
alright.
There you go. I'll unmute Sally in case she wants to swear at someone.
She may
She
want to
will.
later.
Thank you.
Yeah, she may want to.
All I'm going to do is stand here on the side. That's it.
You have to go around.
Yep, you gotta go around or activate the floater and then drop into the appropriate spot.
Okay, I got it. Whee! Hi.
And one more.
How you doing, Lightguard?
Not bad, thank you. Just hanging around.
Hanging around, hanging around.
Yeah. The good captain's joined and...
Okay, that's
Captain
broken.
Bimbo.
So
You're literally walking in the air there.
Yep.
How did
Yep.
you manage that?
There's a bug.
Is it still working for you?
With the floater, yeah. It took some time for me to actually get it
Oh.
right.
Yeah, because the other one is you just do a tap of the floater as well.
Yeah.
Okay, why couldn't I see you above me when you were there?
He was in the flames.
So I just turned. I just
What
looked at
kind?
the stream and you're thinking, hang on, I can see you. You can't see.
Yeah,
the
there you go.
target.
So that's how you know you've got it, because you look like you're halfway through the step. Now,
Yeah.
one of the interesting things is, so let me just run over onto the dance floor, is you still get the effects like you've got frosted boots on, but if you've got an Xbox controller plugged in and you just press your
There we go.
space button and you've got a Superman outfit and you're in this position, hey presto, take off like Superman.
Yeah.
Whee!
Great.
And then to go down, I think you do it the oh, which way it
You
is
have,
now. Turn
generally,
Turn the floater on, it deactivates it.
yeah, you've got to cancel out to. You can use angled slopes to throw yourself downwards into the ground, and you don't bounce, so you'll just hit the lowest point and then run out of energy going downwards. And
Yeah, I found
just
another
stick.
found another way of doing it actually. So let me just see if I can get it working. So people that are using gamepads, so where I press the X to go up, and then if I run whilst I'm here, and then I just simply look down, and I can run in a downwards direction, and no matter which direction I look, my toon will run that way like he's going up an invisible staircase.
Yep.
And there goes Zeus.
So yeah, we thought they got rid of this. They obviously haven't.
Nice to see Dogula running by me.
I assume we're doing the combat armor first.
I
Good place
have
to start.
no idea.
We have combat armor, formal wear, and cosplay.
Okay.
I still think there should be a swimsuit competition.
Oh, well, in that case,
I'm wondering where Sally is.
she is desperately trying to come up with a cosplay costume.
Oh, we don't have any of those here, do we?
Says she's all done.
Sure she is. She's done all right.
She's on her way. So,
Mhm.
in the interest of fairness, what?
Well, if we're gonna toss in swimsuit into the mix,
That's only if we have a draw on one of the decisions. So that's sort of the other tiebreaker if you need it. If we need another one.
it's 3 things. There's no tiebreaker there.
That's what I mean. Is if the 3 judges can't make a decision.
There's 3 judges making a decision for each category. Either way, there's going to be a majority.
So what are the
I'm
rules for judging? Do we just pick one that's won, or
So I understood that the
Do we get
combat
points
armor one, the
each,
way
or
we
what?
decided it was going to be the one that looks the most battle efficient. I think was a good way to describe it.
practicality badassery?
not necessarily the same field. Those something look badass and be horrifically unpractical.
All right, where's Sig?
Dog.
What? What's up, baby?
These implants was
Okay, there we go. That was weird. My mic quit working. MW just defriended me. That's quality of life. That's funny.
What?
Welcome to I told you that he'd pay for that later.
Gonna say how
That's
much I love the
whatever.
fact that even sitting down, I'm taller than Loki.
Can I bonk here? No. There we go. Okay. I needed to get lower, and it's a pain in the ass to get lower. There we go. Okay.
There's a burning Jemadar.
I've heard of worse ideas. Maybe we should be
Hello,
in the,
Dad.
maybe we
Hi,
should be in the
Dal.
flames of heaven. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Dal.
So yeah, there is no evidence of
Okay. I just defriended them and ignored them.
an avatar on Risa.
Is that your submission for the cosplay competition?
No, because if it was cosplay, it would have to be proper cosplay. So don't know
I
which
think
weapon.
both of those would work.
No, if you got to do cosplay, you got to do cosplay. Everyone's favourite is someone from Star Wars.
I don't know. Deadpool's always a very popular choice.
Yeah. See who knows their Babylon 5.
Oh,
No.
I do.
On Memento? Where are you at? Oh yeah.
Good old Minbari.
Right, Sally has
Exactly.
arrived.
Nice little Minbari there. Right, Sally's here.
Okay, so we're doing the combat armor first, right?
Combat armor. Yep.
Okay, so I need to switch tunes.
Show both at the same time if you like.
Huh?
Sally was questioning who's showing first.
Share 'em both at the same time.
You got to judge you.
And judges just put in the vote for the one they like best.
Yeah.
Are you all doing this in a text chat somewhere?
Give me a minute. I need to utilize the facilities.
What's the facilities? A can opener for those that metal breastplate.
So, are we allowed? We're allowed to circle the tunes and all of that.
Yeah, we can't really see
Get
well enough
this
from
view.
up there, can we?
Nope.
Well, I don't know what
That's
this
why that's
entry
why
is.
I've got a crouch channel this so I can see both at once.
Yep.
Well, I'm not going to judge it. I'm just going to walk around and show people. Could be impartial.
Or do you want to deploy your? Do you want to deploy your armor, Sally, or are you waiting to find out if this is what he's going with first?
That is her armor. She's hard. Dun, dun, dun.
Sounds like
Trying to get in the middle of these plants. No, that's not a euphemism.
I'll leave
I
the choice.
tried that once, and that's when they kicked me out of the cannabis factory. But anyway,
that's why they kicked me out of the strip club.
Oh, he's back.
yay.
Sally's asking you to confirm that that's your submission.
It is my submission.
Okay. Right, let's compare then.
And Sally, is that your submission? Oh, okay, there's Sally's submission.
Right, breastplate is almost identical on both. Again, both heavy duty boots. Hang on. Just relocate slightly. Shoulder pads on Sally's probably provide more protection, I think.
I just want to know
As
which one
with the
smells
helmet.
best.
That's with the helmet, probably. But the cape is obviously very unpractical because you can get caught in things. So, yeah, nuggets. To quote a,
Nuggets!
yeah.
Darling!
There's some bare legs on Sally.
I'm trying to work out if that's bare leg or if that's actually just the material that looks bare.
Well,
I
what I
think
do,
it's
what
white and looks bare.
is I'll poke it with my sword.
Okay, it's material.
We'll find out.
Look at it from the back. It looks the same.
Yeah, no, I think that's just lighting.
So it's only got
Because
it's only got
yeah,
two, so-
if you look closer, you can see the weave of the material.
Yep.
So
Also, Sally has equipment equipped to her arm for extra usage.
actually, it might not be. She could just be wearing fishnet stockings.
Okay, I will be magnanimous because I know my parts. That actually is not bare legs.
Yeah, that looks like it's the underskin of the Mako or something.
I
yeah,
mean,
the
unless you're
lighting
gonna,
made it look bare. So
well,
Yeah.
unless you're gonna call them a liar, then you sort of
No,
have to
no,
take them at
it's,
their word.
it's yeah. Looking at it from the back, you can tell the skin. It's not skin tone unless the skin
Yeah.
tone is white.
Well, I'll point out that they showed their actual skin tone because they were the standard setup on their character, and a normalized human can't actually have a white skin tone that white.
Yep.
So
This is tricky.
I'll admit that's a pretty good one, Sally. I'm not gonna lie. Credit where credit's due.
Hmm.
I
it
mean,
is, but I
they
mean,
just
I-
can't be.
I'm-
They just can't be a hero. It's the only thing with that outfit. Like everything's fine. They just can't be a hero.
Do you want to know what the conundrum I'm coming down to is at the moment? I'm trying to work out if the addition of a helmet is counteracted perfectly or less or more by the addition of a cape.
I mean, to
that's-
me, the helmet might provide additional protection,
And also for
but it
practicality, you could have a heads-up
also
display in it.
would limit hearing and sight.
Unless it's all enhanced inside.
That is a
well,
possibility.
I'll
Yeah.
point out that the entire front end of that helmet, the problem with that is EMP. Any kind of electronic countermeasures makes that helmet useless.
That is true.
It doesn't though if it's a
Shielded.
if it's a crystallized play, then you'll just have your stuff floating there.
It could
You won't
be.
actually lose anything.
It could be a metallic crystalline.
Yeah,
Sally could be completely.
but you'll still lose stuff like hearing and everything else when you do that.
Hold on, Dal,
Very
you're. Hold on.
Very
You're
Dal,
very
quiet.
quiet, Dal.
Very quiet. I
It-
could
it-
barely tell you were talking.
Oh, there we go. Is that better?
Yep.
That's
Duh.
much.
They're much better.
It's probably the exact same as in hospitals. It's probably fail safe, so that if you lose power, it simply defaults open.
Plus, you can always just remove the helmet.
Well,
Yeah,
no, yeah, but my point specifically was that in the case of like electronic warfare, helmets are hackable, and especially if they have intercom, and also when it comes down to it, e-work it doesn't switch hard open if the electronics are fried.
But anyway, moving on swiftly, because
I mean, they do though, but
Yeah.
doesn't matter with the helmet. We're
Yeah,
just
you're,
deciding
you're,
whether
you're
it,
arguing about the
whether it looks cool.
potentials of what's inside of a thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
I've
mean,
come-
well,
I've
no,
come
I
to
mean,
my
if you're gonna
decision.
argue like e-warfare wise, then just like fuse armor and everything in the game. It's all irrelevant at this point.
Yeah, because I mean, ultimately this is space Barbie, and people don't buy Barbie for her intelligence, do they?
No. Okay, I've got my decision based on practicality of the armor.
I don't even know who's judging yet.
Badassery.
Yeah, and badassery. It works well. Both compute well in this situation.
I think it's
Yeah,
Kirby and
Me Light Garden, wasn't it supposed to be hippie?
Yes.
Well, that was yesterday, but I was gone getting a drink, and I came back, and there's all this talk about judges and stuff. So, like, I was excluded from all of that leading up.
Sally just said me.
Kirby,
Light
Liger,
Garden,
and
hippie.
Heavy.
Yep.
And see, I think that these metal ones here are going to be just defeated by gravimetric plating.
Okay, so the combat armor is practicality, badassery.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Now,
My
are we
judgment-
judging both of them at the same time now, or are we just judging practicality right now?
I was going to say yeah, judging. It's one decision on which one is we think's the better option. So we need
Which
to
one?
each of us vote and see who comes up with the most score.
I have made my decision.
Yeah. Shall I go first?
All right.
Okay. Based on the use of the helmets, the additional equipment fitted around the waist, I am going to vote in favour of Sally, though she almost lost it because of the cape. I think it's very slightly more practical and badass than the other one.
I'm gonna go with Professor. He's it definitely looks nice. It's lean. It's not a lot of stuff to get in the way, and I just like it more.
So I break a situation. That's nice on the first one.
Quality.
That's Hippie's decision.
Ooh.
We're practicality. We're in space warfare. If you don't have a helmet, you're gonna die. You require a helmet. So, and as for badassery, the cape is more badass when you're sliding down a hill. They just can't be a superhero, and they can't be around jets, but that's fine.
Yeah. I was going to say the cape almost lost it for you, Sally. I was going to put in my vote.
No, just think, how many movies have you seen where they're sliding down the hill and the cape's in the wind behind them?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
And for those people that are watching from my home planet, obviously looking at these chest plates, we're going to have to improve our probes in order to get through them when we abduct them. But moving swiftly on.
Okay, first round in favour of Sally.
I appear to have mastered the art of flying.
Yay! Well done.
I've disabled my pack and I'm still flying.
What's our next category?
Formal. Formal wear, Sally said.
Okay.
Yep.
1 second.
Formal wear. So when you say formal, you obviously mean the yeah, an elongated, stretched Michael Archangel flare from Airwolf.
Seriously,
I
Sal?
got that reference.
Sally, is that your submission?
Apparently, she's a planetary governor in the Terran Empire at a banquet in her own honor.
Where's the food?
I mean, that's fair, I guess.
Yep. Still would classify.
It looks more like ceremonial armor.
I mean, it's not meant for combat. It's made to look pretty at a
Yeah,
banquet.
that would count. That would count as ceremonial / formal. So yep, that does apply.
Yeah, I want to be in my ceremonial informal.
I'm always in my formal armor.
The
I
question is, who
I
is
honestly,
Professor going to meet?
I'm going to come out and say, and granted we can do this thing. I'm going to say this is like two different styles of dress here.
Yeah.
Because we did not really specify what the definition of formal was. My understanding of formal wear was actually using formal wear.
It's like black tie and yeah.
I would.
Oh, you meant the formal wear slotting. I mean, I can see that.
But
Yeah,
I can also see Sally's point of view on this one. So yes, it does. It does sort of.
I mean, Professor, if you have a better option in the category of which Sally has decided to lack of description you.
Or vice versa.
I think both are formal. One's formal military dress, one's formal civilian dress.
The problem is there are several subcategories that are endemic to each style that neither one will have and the other one will not.
Yeah. And Professor thought that Professor's understanding of what formal wear was supposed to be was literally toggling to the formal category in the
That would have been mine as well, I would admit.
Yes. Done the same thing.
Which is why he was not prepared for Sally to come in literally dress armor. So
yeah,
that's not your fault, Sally. That was a lack of clarification. We did not clarify on that one.
So So I said if he has anything that he would choose instead of this with the broader definition of formal wear.
Well, what you can do is,
So-
it's my cat. Pick my cat up, and you can look like a Bond villain, and that'll
See,
just
now, my suggestion would be throw out the whole formal category and just swimsuit competition.
I am
That works too.
I'm tempted to agree with that.
Yeah.
I like it.
I
Yep,
will
goddamn,
agree
I
with
wanna
that
see
too.
swimsuits.
Happy
no,
agree.
it's not related.
No, it's not related.
No, I'm
Throw
talking to
out the
Thomas, who's trying to chat my cat up. I'm gonna say he's a bit young for you. Wait till he matures a
Yeah.
bit.
I mean, honestly, it'd be like one of us trying to chat up a monkey.
Okay, then shall we?
I believe we've met.
Move on to the,
Okay.
Shall we move on to
Here, back.
the cosplay category and then return to the swimsuit?
Cosplay works
Sorry.
for me.
Sally wants to relog it to a tactical.
You can relog. That's fine. Professor's doing it.
Trying to impale my cat now.
Oh, for the swimsuit. Whoops. Okay.
God damn
I'm
it, Quinn,
saying
quit
this-
losing.
Give me the cat.
I am seeing all this from the distance.
Tardigrade, Savage the cat.
My grey tabby cat.
Ah,
I don't think anybody needs to have me explain what this cosplay is.
Oh, Silver Surfer. Yeah, I like that one. That's cool.
RoboCop, genius.
I was wondering why you hadn't called him Norin Rad. I know it is. I know who Alex Murphy is.
Ooh, okay.
Which one though? RoboCop 3?
Okay, so we have a leprechaun.
I will invite you to also check out the facial features as because I really spent a lot of time on that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll do things like that. I done the same with Sully. I need to be shorter to look at you. Let's
Go
shrink.
down.
oh,
This is why I keep kneeling down, so I'm the right level.
yeah, I was going to say, that guy that needs to either kneel or crouch.
Well, it means I can look at both of them in the face.
Yeah.
So we have RoboCop versus a leprechaun.
Hmm.
Okay.
Robocop or the Leprechaun.
I know, right?
Well, it's either this one or Krieger for sure.
Or what?
Krieger from Archer.
I'd like to see that.
Don't worry, once we make the decision, I'll switch over
after.
to that one.
Makes me realise my
Sure, I like-
tiny Ricktone needs work.
I think
Yeah.
I've come to a decision.
I'm not sure I like the creature stance on the leprechaun.
This is true.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just picturing Leprechaun from the Leprechaun movies, so I think it fits.
Okay,
But more
okay.
so than anything, I've seen one of the RoboCop movies,
There have been a
and
lot
so
of,
my main thing is
movies
I
as
had to
well.
look up a picture of RoboCop to like.
You're not the only one. I had to do the same.
But also the problem is now if I ask this question, Professor, which RoboCop movie are you from?
The 1987 RoboCop movie. The only
original
RoboCop
one with
movie,
Robert
not
Patrick.
not
Okay.
Robert Patrick.
What am I thinking?
You're thinking of Peter Weller.
Peter Weller.
Do you not like RoboCop 2?
Oh, okay.
No, I think they're referring to the remake they did. That was an utter garbage shit fest.
My phone's going. I'll leave the stream in the capable hands of those that are here. Back in a moment.
Okay.
Professor, is this what you're referring to in context?
One moment. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is just so that's just one image of it. You don't need to try and persuade me otherwise, because that might count as bribing a judge.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And I'm perfectly capable of making decisions. And there are other images of him without damage.
okay.
that I can
What
see.
scene from the movie? Because there's some inconsistencies in his armor throughout the movie.
Yeah, I was going to say you can pick any scene that responds against that one. So if we do that, we're going to be
I guess this would be a mismatch then for Professor throughout the scenes a little, due to the fact that if he doesn't have his helmet on, he doesn't have his silver bracers that he wears sometimes. So I can't find one where he actually has both.
I have come to a decision.
I'm back. We're still choosing, are we? Or have we made any decisions?
I have decided.
I'm still
You
looking
made a
through
decision?
RoboCop.
Okay. Are you ready to cast your vote?
I'll be honest. What's really killing me right now is Louis comes over by the edge so I can look closer at your character. You're too fucking low to the ground.
Just for reference, just for fairness, I've also found a picture of a leprechaun which is relatively close to Sally's online, just for Google, which looks a bit creepier.
Mm-hmm.
Warwick
Alright.
Davis.
Run to the other side real quick. Then turn to face the them so I can actually look at your face.
If you can, Hippie. Okay, seriously, Ed. Ed, why is the cat out?
It's out the bag. Actually, heard him facepalm.
Funny.
Yeah,
Why is the cat out?
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. I look away for 1 second. Everyone's cats come out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take that weapon away from my pet. Right.
What are
Okay.
the judging criteria for the cosplay? Accuracy or what?
Yeah, that was what I understood.
Is it just accuracy?
Also, I'd say recognizability has to be a factor on that.
Yeah.
Recognizability. Okay. That kind of fucks over Professor then in the case of the fact that I literally didn't recognize the cosplay. I had to look it up.
Yeah.
So are we sure we want to do accuracy? Or not accuracy, recognizability?
Yeah, because that's age related, because I recognised Murphy straight away. Despite saying a silly name.
I mean,
but if you're gonna cosplay, that's part of the cosplay. People have to recognize what you're doing if you're doing a specific character.
I don't remember faces. I remember like armor. And while this is fairly accurate in terms of what you can create in game, it's not recognizable enough for me to recognize it off the bat. I'll be honest.
Right.
Yeah, I can interpret it as a couple of different things if I wanted to.
Yeah. So I mean, if we're handing out votes, then Louise wins again just because I could recognize it.
Sally is instantly recognizable what she's trying to be.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say.
It is kind of shitty the fact that she's got the hand.
That she's got what?
Mini top hat.
Yeah.
That did sell it, I'll be honest.
Yeah, it does.
It did.
So there's not a buckle on it.
That's not the top hat. I was like, oh, leprechaun.
Yeah.
I saw you do that, my God.
This is a no parking zone for ships. Sorry.
So is that our final vote, Sally, for the
Yeah.
cosplay?
I think so. Yep.
Okay. What was your other cosplay, Professor?
1 second.
Oh no,
You were gonna...
Robocop's been
Yeah,
deleted
Sally,
from
relog
existence.
real quick and start running.
No.
If they both come back with different ones, we reverse the decision.
Best part of any Barbie contest, the swimsuit competition. I mean, you know that's why I pushed for it, right?
Disagreed. I
Mhm.
like cute clothing better.
Depends on the situation, I find.
It's okay.
Even my horse is watching.
It was a misunderstanding.
I think,
Okay.
like. Sorry.
No, I was
Keep
going
going.
to say, so it was going to fall away. It wasn't anything you screwed up. It's a case of we didn't clarify the position well enough. Because either of those could have worked, but they were very different categories, so we didn't think to clarify it more.
I think Ligard is the only one tall enough to see my halter.
Well then.
Yeah, I'm the human between two planets.
Horty hears a who? What? Sally, that was.
How do you keep running into space like that?
What do you mean?
Rapidly activate and deactivate your floater whilst you're running.
Oh.
So
Fair enough.
yeah,
Okay.
if you basically have to do a bunch of commands all at once that all overlap. So like activating and deactivating your hover thingamajig, the floater, while jumping and sprinting is the way I always do it.
Fair enough. I don't actually have a floater anymore. It timed out on this one. This one wasn't around during the competition.
Oh, you know, fat bastard did leave it behind.
Does this still work?
Let's
How are
get
you
rid of
doing
the
the
cat.
thing to get rid of the?
But yeah, in any case, this is the other cosplay I was talking about, and I posted a picture in voice chat context of the character.
Well, the similarity is very good. But I have to admit, I have no idea who it is.
You have to watch Archer.
Yeah.
I'd start to say, if you said Archer, I'd recognize it. Because I've seen a bunch of stuff for it.
Okay. And Bator is going to help me judge the last category.
Accuracy why this is better.
You basically got.
For me.
Sorry. Which is if he comes in and looks very fish-like, then I think you'll have won it with Lursa. She'll start pouring at the screen for it.
Now, to be quite honest, if you'd put that in a black suit, white shirt, black tie with the sunglasses across there and got rid of the facial hair, that could have been an Agent Smith as well.
Yep, that would have worked.
She's staring intently at the screen. Especially at the caracal. The big ears. She's wondering, is this my long-lost cousin?
Oh, look at the giant cockroach.
Yeah. She's like, that thing's bigger than me. Although that's not saying much. She's only 5 pounds. Yeah.
It's not working. God damn it.
Oh, are you trying to do the float thing? I can't get it to work on stage. I had to run out of ways.
No, I got it. But I also got it while walking, so.
Okay, so what are the categories for the swimsuit competition? What are we judging on? Because if we're judging on garrousness, I think that wins.
Or most outlandish party outfit. Yeah, that would also win.
Oh,
I guess that does come down.
It gets better?
Yes.
The Carlton! I love it.
Look at the booty shaking. That's what makes it.
I had Hippie walk above
Oh
me.
my god.
What? I'm trying to say on Ed's head.
That's horrible.
Ed, don't look up. Whatever you do, you might cause an indecent
What? I'm
issue.
wearing leggings. It's fine.
Why are you zooming in on his ass?
So the stream can enjoy.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
I think.
Alright, can you keep it still a minute? Hatsie wants to sniff it.
I think this is the right reaction for this.
Are you face palming?
Yes, I am.
Yes, he is.
Okay, so like I said, what are the categories are we looking for?
Right.
Oh man, she's sticking her face in that wiggling butt.
I still think we need a twerking emote because I would so do that with this tune.
We pretty much got one with the Carlton.
From this angle here, it looks like you've got something split.
Smells like my handbag.
Occasionally, there's a little flash of black. So,
No, that's just graphical issues with the
You
damn tailor.
are you sure it's not a brush? It could be a brush back.
Okay. So again, what are our categories here? 'Cause if we're going
God.
on garishness, then Professor definitely wins. But what are we looking for?
I mean, I thought purple chest hair and a gold medallion was pushing it, but
His
I
is
can
most
see this.
practical for swimming too. Yeah. That's what
I can
Sally
see
I
this.
mean,
said.
his is the most practical for diving, not really swimming. You have people that go
Mm.
skinny dipping all the
Keep him
time.
warm.
Mm.
I mean, it depends
He
where
is
you're
warm.
swimming.
You think
Is-
those hot
is the
colours won't
wat-
count anyway?
Is the Risa waters cold? Is the question.
Yeah.
Well, it shouldn't be because we know the temperature-controlled atmosphere and all that.
Yeah. So the other question is, does he need to stay warm because he's a
He's a reptile, so yeah.
reptilian? Yeah.
It also
Yeah,
gets
Louise doesn't have
practicality.
that problem.
Well, she
Well, I mean,
looks like
Louise
she's.
doesn't have that problem though. Is the thing. It comes down to like,
Yeah.
if I was reptilian, I would clearly think his is more practical.
Question:
Oh.
is that a Vulcan you're in there, Sally?
I mean, true, it's more practical as a reptilian, but he doesn't have to have like the hot pink and garish orange and bright banana yellow.
No, he just
and
wants the
whatnot
attention.
colors
oh,
on it.
says the player of Gordalicious.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think we
I
need
know.
to. I think we need to also add the point if we're talking about how practicality. Although she is playing a Romulan at this point, they do have the same ancestry, and as Vulcan is a very hot planet, that hotter temperatures would also be needed.
Yeah, keep in
For
mind
the-
this is this character's regular duty uniform. Okay.
Is that sort of that's some sort of a market trader from Aladdin?
Something like that.
Like that. Okay.
Oh God.
Swimsuit.
I've dated worse.
Okay.
God.
How many swimsuits do you have? What the fuck?
I think they've all got too many.
Now see, that's formal wear, Sally.
That is actually formal wear.
I think that I've got to be honest, Sally. I think that armor might have made it even more of a slam dunk for you on the first one.
Yep.
You know, we can actually, because of the fact she's got actual, we can actually.
You're cutting out.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
We can actually do the formal wear category and then just do like an impromptu fist and just do like a 3 out of 5.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
A impromptu fit, so you'd have to come up with another fifth one. I mean,
Well, no,
If
I
it
mean
comes
not
down-
come up with a fifth one, but just like pick your favorite outfit. And
out of all of the outfits that both of you have, are you gonna cycle through every tune?
no, just pick the first outfit you think of that's your favorite.
Oh, you're
Okay.
talking about for
Well,
you to come think of your favorite.
Here's a thought then. As we would, if we're gonna break the formal category into two, why not do both halves of that? Say do yeah. I think
Sally, you don't have to run back.
Yeah, you already yeah. Is there a tailor on Risa?
Yeah, there is.
Yes.
There is.
Over by the
There
transporter.
They're over by the person who sells you all of the swimwear.
Yep.
Fair
I'm
enough.
just
Sally do
I'm
it?
just curious if like we do break this down and we go back to formal wear and everything and whatnot, and then we break it down for a fifth category for the favorite outfit between these two. What's going to be the judging criteria if Louis
Okay.
picks a swimsuit and he picks battle
Whichever
armor?
one we like the best.
Okay. I think the favourite one's a bit dubious because
It's going to come down to
very-
personal
Which
preference.
personal preference, right?
Okay, so let's work out what we got here. The first one was battle armor. That worked fine. Cosplay. That one worked fine. If we split it into what I'm going to call formal wear and then dress uniform / armor. So then we would just need one. We just need one more. Actually, wouldn't that be the swimsuit? That would be 5, wouldn't it?
I mean, it would be 5.
We just have to clarify how we clarify this. We're just going to clarify how we judge the swimsuit.
Sally wants to clarify. Does formal wear have to be in the
No.
formal section?
Just look formal. It's a formal look.
That's not ceremonial armor.
Yeah, ceremonial
Yeah.
armor is is the other category if you like.
So anybody made a decision on this particular on the swimsuit?
Tricky.
Well, I would say Professor's is definitely eye-catching.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of the point of the swimsuit?
And it's practical.
No.
I mean, it'll keep him warm.
If I'm getting a swimsuit to swim,
Yeah.
Okay, if you get a swimsuit to swim, but most people who go to the beach go there to swim and also good and catch
He's
attention.
he's
to
definitely made
get
sure.
attention.
Yeah.
When I went to the beach, it wasn't for attention.
He's definitely made sure that no power boards are going to run into him while he's swimming.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, that's only a problem on rides, I think, due to the fact that you literally have
We're on
zones for that.
Risa. You know.
Do
Well,
I
that-
do I
that
want to
and the
know what's
colony.
going on here?
Yeah, but we had to come here for the competition. where do they live?
Okay. What's going on here, Ed?
I don't know, but I think there's an impromptu cat cafe just opened up on the dance floor. Judging by the way, yeah, let's not ask.
What do you mean? Hey, no,
not-
come back.
Okay.
Stop abusing my cat.
Kitty, no!
I saw someone lounging with a caracal licking. I don't know where.
Behave yourself, or this guy will do you some damage.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I got my pet orange tabby.
I prefer this sort of thing.
Oh boy.
I'm
Oh,
using
gosh.
this as the probe tonight.
Yeah,
Ed,
I'm the one.
you do realize that thing is bigger than you, right?
Yep, it's not the first time I've had that either.
I was saying if you could do the glitch still, but you can't fire your weapon on Risa.
We need to
used
think
to
of a way
be
of
a-
judging the swimsuit. That's the important thing right now, otherwise we'll be caring forever.
There used to be a glitch for cash-ins where when you do your roll, the tail would, for some reason, like move all the way to the front, so it would look like you have a.
Yeah, they fixed that glitch in a hurry, didn't they?
I don't know how long it's last, but I was very disappointed when I found out it was fixed. It's one of the best things I could ever do.
Like God.
Aesthetics and
I'm the
practicality
one
for
with the wrong about.
swimsuit.
Yeah, it's
I'm trying to think.
Sorry, go on.
See,
I'm trying to think of a third category we can judge the swimsuits on. We've got aesthetics works, practicality works. If we can come up with a third, then we can judge this fairly.
Best off duty.
No. I mean, I
that-
wait to
no.
judge the swimsuits
Wait,
themselves.
the swimsuits.
Because aesthetics
No.
works for swimsuits, practicality works for swimsuits. We just need
I
one more
mean,
category.
I
Skimpiness.
disagree with practicality, but
Skimpiness?
Skimpiness.
Okay, first and foremost, skimping category is
It is now.
You're breaking up.
You're breaking up again.
a skimpiness criteria is naturally geared towards a woman winning because the
Yeah, that's
outfits
true.
for women are naturally
catch you
far
in a
more
bit.
skimpy
I
than that
mean,
for
you
guys.
could literally just wear a speedo though. You don't need to
Yeah,
wear anything
that's
up on
true.
your chest or
There are
actually
no
it's geared towards you.
speedos in this game.
Yeah, there are.
There are
Yeah,
actually.
there are.
Not the
Yeah.
speedos I want.
Everyone's budgie
Well,
smugglers.
okay, but that's different than saying there are no speedos in the game.
I want
are
a bright orange banana hammock speedo for this thing.
You
And-
want a fucking Borat? That's what you want.
No, I do not want. I do not want a bikini. Even I have standards.
Really?
Okay.
They're not very high standards, but they're standards.
Yes.
Well, and when we say aesthetics, do we mean something that looks pleasing or just something that catches the eye?
That would be up to the interpreter of the judge, I believe. So,
Because, I mean, you just can't look away from.
that doesn't make it pleasing.
I didn't say that made it pleasing. It's quite Garrett.
Dat 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 dat. Not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. God.
I put my ears down that way I can try and quieten that singing.
Oh god,
So-
I need another category. God, we need one
Are
more
we
category.
using skimpiness?
No.
I mean, you
with
can't really
the,
use that as an
I
obvious way.
I got a good category.
Yeah.
Which one looks most like a squirrel?
Well, to be fair, it looks like there are two squirrels fighting in the backside of my suit.
Okay, so what are the categories for the swimsuit? And again, I disagree on practicality because we're about to make the practicality thing conversation for like he's cold blooded and everything, and they're Romulan common ancestry with
Well-
Vulcan. Then we're gonna have to go back to the show and everything, and where it
I
doesn't
mean-
actually matter.
I mean, there's also the practicality that he's not going to get a sunburn in that thing,
Mm.
whereas she has the chance of getting a sunburn in hers.
I
Also,
mean,
his will make
that
him
comes
much
down
more
to
streamlined down the water.
people in real life, though. Like I burn in 20 seconds. My mother does not burn.
Right, but it would be much more practical to wear a full body.
Well, if
Well,
that's
no,
the case, I could
it's
just walk
practical
around
for
stark
them
ass
or
naked.
practical
Yeah.
for
I've got
humanity.
scales.
Yeah, he can't burn. So,
But it would make him more hydrodynamic underwater, though.
That's true.
well, I mean, are we swimming or are we racing?
Bit of both.
They're swimming. What's wrong with doing both?
I mean,
That's why we need one more category to split
well,
it up in.
let me put it this way: if Michael Phelps goes swimming versus racing, is he wearing the same thing? Like, if he's in a competition, he's not going to wear the same thing as if he just goes to the local pool.
And of course, one will be branded.
I mean, sure. Yeah, I mean, I would assume
There
that
you go,
the one at the
Thomas.
race is sponsored.
Fish has
Nice.
scales.
Yeah, fish have scales, but at the same time, their scales are nice and sleek and
Are
smooth.
they
Horn
in
have
the,
Reptiles
basically.
aren't necessarily designed for that purpose.
I don't see Lady Kalana in that.
Well, no, I was going to
Yeah.
ask if they're in the stream
They're
chat.
not. Probably watching online.
No.
Yeah.
Do you hear me? Do you see me?
What is she saying? Because I'm not watching the
she's
stream.
new as well. She was the one that said fish have scales.
Hello.
No. Yeah, fish have scales, but this is like their scales are evolutionarily designed for underwater thing. These are osteoderms more than anything. They're more designed for dealing with dealing with protection.
Yeah.
Well, we're still no closer to dissolving this,
Oh.
resolving this.
God, that.
No,
That's why we need a third category. We can have 3 categories to judge on.
Sass.
That normally comes down to the person rather than the person wearing it, rather than the suit.
Huh.
Butt jiggliness. Have you got the same dance?
That's going to come down to character design again, rather than
Yeah, but it means we got 2 minutes worth of watching jiggling butts on screen.
Jiggling booties.
Yeah.
Come on, come on, Sally. Do you have the unusual dance?
Because they're in Stowe, we won't get demonetized because they're not real.
I don't think we can make this a impartial decision really towards like actual categories.
Nothing up there. Alien.
I think we should just say favoritism and just go with who we like more. So I vote Professor.
I mean, it's not because I like him more. It's just because that thing is so garish. I have to vote Professor.
I mean, he's got glasses. He's got the suit. I don't like the color pattern. I don't like the argument for attention, but that's whatever. That comes down to personal preference.
I actually think that Professor should win
They just look like an NPC.
Professor should.
The sunglasses.
Let Ed speak.
No, sorry. Go on.
Go on, you go first.
I was just going to say, we should let Professor win it, and then give Sally a point if she actually personally thanks everybody verbally in channel, on mic, and she gets 1 point for each one. Then she might win it.
Win what? She's won 2 out of 3 so far, and if we're doing 5, Professor literally has to win the next 2 to win.
Yeah. I've got to say though, the one thing that's actually throwing me off about his costume is the sunglasses. If he's a reptile, he wouldn't really need those as much. They are entirely a fashion statement.
Yeah, what's wrong with
They
that?
are.
No. I'm just saying there's no practicality about them. They adjust fashion. So
I bet he whitens his teeth too.
I'm going to have to come down on the side of Professor as well, because for his species, they are probably more practical. And I imagine, it's going to come down to that, really. Yep.
Yeah, and honestly, look at this thing. The whole comment about whitening his teeth. Well, if you look at his teeth, his teeth are whitened.
So it's a
Stand
2-1
still.
so far to Sally. We happy with that decision?
I am.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, shall we go for the formal option now?
Tuning.
Yep, formal, not ceremonial. Yep.
Formal, as in going out to dinner, not hosting a state function.
Yes.
Unless, of course, that state function is a steak function, and you're going out to dinner.
Then dressing up the wrong way would be a big mistake.
Yes.
Okay, going out to dinner with your spouse or significant other.
Okay, those both your submissions?
Or Sally's. No.
I think she's already wearing it.
I think Kirby likes that one. She's getting close.
I'm looking.
She's sidling up.
Grab your coat, Sally. You've pulled.
So it's the only outfit I don't actually have to zoom in on to look at because you get the right height.
Be nice if I didn't look like I was carrying a goddamn beach ball with me.
Sally, can you do me a favour? Just reach out a little bit. Can you scratch my ears? Please. Please, go on. Go on. Go on. Right by your hand. Go on. Scratch my ears.
Do it.
Go on. Do it. 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 Oh, right then. Don't.
Do it.
Come on.
Do it.
No. Oh. That's just adjusting your glasses.
Okay, I've made my decision.
This is strictly formal wear going out to dinner.
Yes.
Yeah.
I assume we're not taking the tardigrade, right, Professor?
Yeah, no, that's not my tardigrade.
That's my tardigrade.
Yeah, apparently
That's right,
tardigrade
man.
parking's dreadful at the restaurant.
Professor, can you move to the
Yeah.
side a little?
Do
Can
what?
you like move? Can you move forward or something? Oh, there we go. Never mind.
Well, I was getting a good look. That's why I was there.
Well, I mean, he had a tardigrade on one side as well.
Yeah, I know.
I was trying to mess with our cat assaulting friend on the end there.
Who is that? Probably not me.
Can't possibly imagine who it was. Yeah. Thomas? Don't do it again.
God damn it!
Can't
Never.
even jump up here.
Okay. Out to dinner, correct?
Yep.
Correct.
Yes.
All right. I've made my decision then.
Yeah, I made mine as well.
And
Okay,
the winner is...
Kevin, do you want to go first?
I like professors. It's smart. It's single color. I mean, it's the only drawback I see to it is that if you spill anything, you're screwed.
He's a god, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it happens to us all the time, that one. Yeah, okay.
Because it's white with a little gold in there. But no, I think I like professors more than Sally's. Just preference more than anything. I think it looks a little more formal.
I would concur with that decision. I think Sally's looks more like going out to a party as opposed to going out to a formal dinner.
Yeah, because, I mean, you're wearing sunglasses. I mean, you wouldn't be able to see your food. And the
I
lights are
just
bright in the
assumed they'd
restaurant.
take them off.
I know, it is Sally.
Welcome, Gordon. Sorry.
Seriously, how
And
are you able to
welcome,
jump up
Gordon.
there?
Oh, having some difficulties?
All right. Well, I mean, it's 2-1 then, because I like professors more as like a strict formal wear. The problem comes from the matter is it looks like he's about to go to a business meeting, not out to dinner. For me, and like I don't know anyone who dresses that high fashion for any restaurant. So
You've obviously never gone out to a 5-star restaurant.
Or Wendy's.
I have though. It's the thing.
Have you gone to Millie
Yeah,
Ways?
Wendy's.
I don't think we even have that. But
So
Applebee's is
who's the winner then?
no.
It's now equal
Professor
to a draw
wins
because
that
Professor
one.
won it. It's now 2-2.
So it's
2-2, final one.
so-
What's our final category?
Ooh, best way to do it. Was it dress?
Ceremonial.
Ceremonial, thank you.
armor.
Mm-hmm.
I may have to
Yep, go on.
go.
Yeah, strictly as formal, Professor does win that one. Just if I'm walking to a restaurant, I'm not going to see Professor there. I'm going to see people dressed up like Sally.
Seriously, how are you jumping up that thing?
What? Their occasion.
Don't give away my secrets.
You have a tell.
What?
Who's
And so do I.
who's the one that jumped up there?
That would be Thomas.
I have a towel, and I'm not Cation.
Oh,
Oh, a tail. So he said tell. So he's got to tell us how he's doing it. Right, okay.
My eye twitches whenever.
So I'm going back to get a floater while we're waiting for this.
Fine, use your non-jumping powers.
I'm long limbs. Give me a break. I don't have jump to see over
Long-lived,
things.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm the one who gets things off the top shelf without knocking everything over on the shelf below.
Where's my cat?
What we don't tell him is we actually load the shelf by 4 foot just to make him feel taller.
Tardigrade literally wait there. It did,
And
didn't
this
it?
is ceremonial dress.
Yes.
Correct.
Now, I do have a better question. Professor, why didn't you just do that and say you were Colonel Sanders?
What?
Your last
Oh,
outfit,
that's a good question.
your formal wear.
What about it?
Why didn't you just say you were
You could
Colonel
have doubled
Sanders?
up, is what he's basically saying.
Didn't have the right kind of tie.
So close. This is the part where we're decking we go. It would have been a closer match than that armor, though.
I think I'm the god of hellfire up here.
Yo, I've seen Avatar. Howdy.
Hello.
Damn, missed him.
I'm starting to think Thomas is just the fleet pervert over here. So
It
I've got a
is.
feeling we're going to be exchanging phone numbers at the end of the night, and it's not for, well, I don't know. It might be for
yes, how do you-
disciplinary reasons, but we'll get to that when we talk later.
how do you feel about HR, buddy?
As long as they don't get in the way, it's fine. Well, we were talking about Husky rule here, aren't we?
Jesus Christ. Forgot how fucking bright this thing was. Styx Terran battle cruiser. With
Well, that's fine.
with the pink vanity shield on it.
Just turn your bloom up to 200 and then throw the Lucari on. So the
Or
lines are glowing.
Are you trying
That-
to be eaten by my tardigrade? You are, aren't you?
Definitely looks wrong.
Hey, man.
Right.
Quit trying to put things in your lap, Ice.
Whoa. I'm doing no such thing.
Okay.
You are
You
so
literally
doing that.
are.
I feel like I'm being slandered here.
It's not slander if it's true.
I'll create a
Roll the
highlight
tape.
later on the stream and link it to you. There is no video
Yeah.
evidence of it at all.
It's edited. It's a fake.
It's
it's a fake.
right. Are those both the formal outfits?
Formal ceremonial outfit.
Professor, what happened
Yes.
to your tail?
Sorry, ceremonial. God damn, I'll get the road door eventually. Sorry.
What happened to my tail?
Yes, what happened to your tail?
Backstory. This particular character actually is from the mirror and kept as a sex slave. And one of the things that the guy did to humiliate her was to cut off her tail.
I see.
Yeah, this particular tune was very, very dark whenever I created it.
I would say that almost like it's like the outfit is Wakandan.
Especially with a Black Panther inside it.
Yeah. Just saying.
You Bombay, motherfucker.
Yep, I see the mirror universe regalia.
There's a lot of mirror universe going on here.
Think the cat should win.
Yeah.
Who
I
said
mean,
That would be the cat obsessive here, which is what likes assaulting tardigrades.
Hey, look, I just got the accolade for Fireworks Observer.
Yay!
Hey,
Congratulations, you are actually on Risa at some point during a fireworks show.
Yay!
Okay, I think I've got my decision.
I think it's a new thing. That all decisions have to be pre-announced by the characters that are announcing it doing jazz hands.
announcing and doing
Well,
what?
I
Jazz
can't do
hands.
that. I don't have jazz hands as an option.
And the winner is...
We don't know who the winner is yet. Everyone might come up with a different decision on
Okay.
this. But I am ready.
Yeah, I think I'm making my decision.
What, Ed, are you talking about this right here?
That's the one. Even the tardigrade did it.
I see you
There
creeping
you
up my
go.
tardigrade. Leave it alone.
Yeah, tardigrade exclusion zone, don't you?
Hmm.
Sort of located around Thomas.
So
Got
get it
this
away,
for the-
get it away!
all right.
Push
What
from
are
the
the
wall.
categories for this now? What are the categories for battle formal?
The requirements?
Yeah, what are we judging? What's the criteria for the judgment?
I'll just say, what is the best, battle formal attire?
The most formal looking,
Yeah.
or the most regal looking, or yeah.
No. Battle formal battle armor is all supposed to be about the appearance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe even the gaudiness if you want to go down that route.
Professor, what'd you say your character was now? You said it used to be a slave and everything, but what is it now?
Escaped, basically, thought they killed the guy, escaped, and is kind of on the hunt for, or thought that three of her sister slaves were killed. Actually found one. That was the reason behind the recruitment off. That the other two are dead, which is actually symbolized by the two earrings in the ear. It's a remembrance.
I don't know, I prefer the polishing on the chest plate on that one.
And basically, she came through and joined up with Starfleet.
And you're attending a party for what now? For formal attire? This is formal battle. So you're going somewhere formal. Where are you going?
Probably the award ceremony or something, the royals are getting married or something, so you just...
Not with a dagger like that.
Well, ceremonial, they would do, depends on the country.
I'm a planetary governor, Sally says. And you're Terran?
Well, no, that's where she started. She came from the mirror universe. She
She started Mirror?
Well, she says she doesn't care about any of us, so give it to Professor.
Well, my thing is like in terms of everything, if they're both supposed to be ex-Terran, are both you still supposed to be like flashy gold and stuff? Because like if we're gonna talk Discovery, you had I believe it. I think it was the Empress or whatever. Emperor.
She never said she's ex-Terran.
Ex-Terran. I'm not ex-Terran. Never said that. Okay, then Professor wins. You're fucked.
Professor is ex-Terran.
Was that a genuine ruling, or was that just done for
Well, no.
purposes?
The problem is they have a bunch of the Terran stuff on right now. So if they're not, then I find it weird for them to be that flashy with the cape and everything. Because they got the armband, they got the ceremonial dagger and everything.
Ceremonial attire is supposed to be flashy
Oh,
and
you're not
bold anyway.
ex-Terran? Are you just Terran then?
Sounds to me like she's making shit
Oh,
up on the fly.
you're just Terran then.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sally is
So you need to
still a
clarify
Terran.
that then. Okay.
It was clarified.
I missed it when we were doing everything. Ex-Terran.
The only person who said they were
All right,
ex-Terran was
well,
specifically
everyone draw your
Roser.
weapons then.
Hmm?
That's a draw your weapons then. Fucking, we got a Terran here.
But are we any closer to decisions?
Yep, I've had my decision ready for a while.
Yeah, I've had mine.
I'm
too.
split now that I said Terran though.
I think we're still hippie at this point.
See, my problem
Kirby,
is when
you
I
want to move your face, as it were.
Sorry.
Move your face.
Hey, crap, so I could get a better look. And just
Well,
Well,
make
better
sure.
look.
with these hairs you're splitting, Hippie, can you start on Sully's character first? Because by the time you get the ones done on her head, we should be able to convince you that you don't need to start on location.
see, my problem is Professor has been better story with the earrings, and I like the earrings thing. The other problem though is one's ex-Terran, one's Terran, so it makes sense for Louis to be more flashy by default due to being Terran, and then you have the Empress with the cape and everything. So I like the mini cape more so, and then they have the arm dagger, and then they have the ceremonial, and then they have an actual kit thing on their side, and it's supposed to be battle formal. So I kind of like that more. And it's actual combat chest plating. I can't tell if this looks like combat chest plating kind of, but the sides are open.
Thomas, quit looking up my skirt.
I'm so glad we did not have shoes as any of the criteria. Thank.
Now that you mention it,
I mean,
they are dress
Professor
boots.
Professor does have the plate, and it is actually, you can see the Terran insignias on it.
Yeah.
He does have the ceremonial day. I really like what's going on the lower end here with the tails, as it were, the wraparound tails kind of thing. It looks very regal to me. I think it has a better effect than the cape that Sally is wearing.
Yeah, but it reminds me of the Terran Empress cape, though. It's the thing. It's like a mini version of that. Like,
Well, yeah.
and if it's supposed to be combat formal, I have a bias towards actual like combat armor plated gold. Then this looks open on the sides, so to speak. Like, yeah, it's not like a fiber mesh connected. It's just the underlying.
Right.
So then again, it is formal wear, not supposed to be actual practical.
It's not supposed to be practical, but it is formal battle. So, like, this is what I would expect from the person at the back of the line telling the soldiers to charge forward.
Yeah.
And so on.
It's like when you look at the
like, it's not supposed to be actual combat, but like, I would expect it to be somewhat realistic in nature.
It's sort of connected with realism. I'm sort of comparing it the same way I would the guards we have around I should say the ceremonial guards we have around the Queen, who always wear those ridiculously large bearskin hats, which are in no way practical in any way, shape, or form. But they are, they draw the eye. They're designed to get your attention and say, look, we are,
But all I know is I can now see cats on the screen everywhere, and it's making this husky itchy. So,
Shit. Okay.
You got it?
I mean, fuck it. I'll give my vote first. Then
Okay.
Okay.
I prefer Professor's earrings and stuff, and I prefer. But if I hear formal battle, I like the battle's important just as much as the formal is to me. This is clean, elegant, nice. You got a cape that gives off the Empress or supposed to be a governor and stuff, and it's flashy with the gold plating on the front and the cape for attention. Professor's, if his chest plate was brighter, and I do prefer the insignias as well. If it was brighter, I probably would have went with that. It's not nearly as flashy as I'd expect from Terran or X Terran, even if the backstory is better, and it's lacking battle to me because the sides are open. You have one what appears like one ceremonial type dagger, and then nothing else. They have 2 daggers and a kit module on an actual belt, which is preferred for me for combat.
So your vote is going to?
It's going to Sally, unfortunately, due to the fact that it's battle and formal instead of just what appears to be formal.
I love the word "unfortunately" in there. Like he doesn't
Well,
really want to give it to her.
Well, the problem is if I give it to her and she does end up winning because they're tied right now, she's going to be really fucking arrogant. So
That's
if you
true.
two could just fuck her over, that'd be great.
I am not changing my
Well-
decision now. My decision is made.
I'm gonna go with Professor because I mean, again, I see more battle in Sally's, but I see more of the formal in Professor, and I think he's done a much better balance of the two, in my opinion. Because he does have some of the battle elements, you know, the protection of the plate over the front and the back, and
Yeah.
the as well as the ceremonial dagger. But he has more formal elements, in my opinion.
He does with the
So
medals
I'm
and
gonna go with that.
everything.
Right.
It's a draw
I
so
agree.
far, so I've got the casting vote.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, comparing the two. When I think of ceremonial armor and the like, I think there's two things that normally stand out. One is excessive gaudiness, and the other one is excessive detail. And I think one of these represents one represents the other in this. Because gaudiness, Sadie has it in spades with that breastplate.
Yeah, it's very shiny, and they
Yeah.
got a cape.
But where if you examine there's much more detail
Professor's
on the
got
professor's one.
yeah.
And also, it's also the fact that, as you say, yep, Sally does have a kit module, and that's kit modules or like attached, which seems more practical, which leans away a bit. But she does have a cape.
Well, when I think
Whereas
Terran,
the
I just think ready for war at all times. It's my thing.
Yeah, but then again, we do have the very dress style skirt on the other hand, which also would not be terribly practical. So in the end, the decision to me is coming down to one thing and one thing only, which is I think if I was going to be wearing a cape, I would have a full length, excessively long cape. If I wanted to do formal dress armor, I would not have something which looks like it's been cut off too short. So my decision is Professor.
Fair enough.
Sorry, Zelig.
Light
She's
guard.
going to kill me for that now.
Thank you.
What a professor.
No,
That was a
Professor
good
probably
competition,
would have
that.
also got my vote if they didn't say they were like on the run and so on. Because it is far more formal than battle for being on the run for me.
Oh no, she's a member of Starfleet. She's not on the run. She just ran away.
Well, all right.
The question still
you
remains of
mentioned
how
her
is she.
being hunted.
Why is she in Terran garb if she's in Starfleet?
Why are a lot of
Well, they're
personnel in Terran?
ex-Terran, I thought.
But now
So
he's
I
sorted
just
that one
like
out.
the outfit.
Even then, the first thing that the Federation would do is, tell you not to wear that goddamn uniform.
Okay, well, see, that's
I mean, that's not untrue, but at the same time, we don't know what kind of event. It's a formal battle attire thing for a formal event. We never
Yeah.
said specifically they were going to be Starfleet Council fucking inauguration.
Well, I think the most important thing at this point is that now we have voted that the 3 judges submit our bills for judging to both the winner and the loser. So how much was it? Did we say 50,000 EC? 50 million EC?
Yeah, something like that. But anyway,
Yeah.
that's going to be it from Risa Fashion Show 2020. We'll be back next week in Milan, which Sully's paying for, so we'll catch you then. Goodbye.
But
TTFN.
Have fun.